This is the Lumberjack Outfit, and it is a must-have if you plan on training woodcutting in OSRS. Having it equipped gives you a pretty substantial woodcutting XP boost, making your woodcutting training just that much more efficient. And please, don't spend your precious anime bark on this outfit like I did the first time. Today I'll be showing you a much faster and more efficient way to obtain the Lumberjack Outfit in under 30 minutes, completely for free. But before we get into it, be sure to drop a like and comment to help me out in the YouTube algorithm. Thanks! First, let's do a real quick overview of the Lumberjack Outfit. There are 4 pieces. We got the Lumberjack hat, the Lumberjack top, the Lumberjack legs, and finally, the Lumberjack boots. And each piece gives you a different woodcutting XP boost. The hat gives you a 0.4% boost, the top gives you a 0.8% boost, the legs give you a 0.6% boost, and finally, the boots give you a 0.2% boost. And if you're wearing the full set, you get an additional 0.5% boost from the set bonus, bringing the total boost for wearing the whole set to 2.5%, which may not seem like much, but it actually is very significant when you consider all the additional XP you get over time. And also, the outfit does have a requirement of 44 woodcutting to equip, but not to acquire. So, the fastest and best way to get the Lumberjack Outfit is from temple trekking. You see, there's an event during the temple trekking minigame where you fight some undead lumberjacks, which drop pieces of the Lumberjack Outfit. And the best part about this method is the fact that most people are able to get the entire outfit in under 30 minutes. But there are some requirements to get the Lumberjack Outfit from temple trekking, but they're not too bad and they're definitely worth doing to save you your precious anima bark. All that you need to have is the In Aid of Meyerkey quest complete, but this quest has some prerequisites of its own. You need the In Search of Meyerkey quest to be complete, which requires the Nature Spirit quest to be complete, which requires the Priest in Peril and the Restless Ghost quest to be complete. And there are also some skill requirements for the In Aid of Meyerkey quest. You need 25 agility, 25 crafting, 15 mining, and 7 magic. And that's all you need for the quest in the outfit. But it'll also be helpful to have either the Darkness of Hallowvale quest complete to have access to the reverse temple trek route, or having the Hard Mauritania diary complete, which gives you the Mori Legs 3 for the infinite Berg de Rot teleports. But if you don't have either of these, it's no big deal and you can still get the outfit very quickly using temple trekking. So now that we have the requirements out of the way, let's go over the gear you will need for temple trekking. The real only required gear is an axe, and you can use any axe of your choice. I'm using a dragon one, and I also recommend bringing a couple stamina potions, and just in case, you can also bring some food and a filled druid pouch, or some Ceridome brews as they don't rot in the swamp. And if you have the graceful outfit, you might as well throw that on to save some stamina pots. But we're also going to want to bring some teleports. So bring the Mauritania Legs 3 if you have them, as they will be an infinite teleport to Berg de Rot. If you don't have them, then you have 2 options for teleports. You can use Morton teleport scrolls and run just south to Berg de Rot, but those are kind of pricey right now, going for 38k each on the GE right now. Another option is to use Barrow's teleport tabs, which are quite a bit more affordable. But it will be a decent run from the teleport, as you'll have to run east through Morton and then south to Berg de Rot. But with either one you choose, you will want to bring a decent sized stack of them. I'd say it would be safe to bring around 10 to 15 teleports if you have completed the Darkness of Hallowvale quest, and 20 to 25 should suffice if you have not completed it. This is because if you have the Darkness of Hallowvale quest complete, you can start a temple trek in one of 2 locations. You can start just east of the chapel in the northwest of the swamp, and you can also start down south in Berg de Rot. And if you do not have the Darkness of Hallowvale quest completed, then you can only start temple trekking down in Berg de Rot. So if you have done the quest, it doesn't matter where you start, as you'll be traveling back and forth between the 2. And if you haven't done the quest, you'll want to start down in Berg de Rot. So now that we have our gear set and we know where to go, let's get trekking. I will be starting down in Berg de Rot, and in the western part of town you will find some NPCs walking around with different difficulty levels next to their names. These NPCs are how you can start a temple trek, and you always want to choose one of the easy NPCs, which are Dalshan and Fiona. This is because the other, more difficult NPCs aren't any more likely to give us the event we need, so we just might as well choose the easiest one. Once you find one of the easy NPCs, you can right-click on them and select Escort. Go through the dialogue, and then you will be teleported to a small area where you'll be asked to choose a route. And we always want to choose Route 1, as this is the easiest route. Now the trek will begin, and you will begin the encounters. There are 3 different encounters you need to know about. First, there are combat encounters, where you'll spawn in a large area and many different types of monsters can spawn here and attack you and your follower. This event serves no use to us, so we can just scan the outside of the area for the exit that says evade, and using this will allow us to skip the encounter entirely. Then there's the river event, where you'll spawn in an area with a river and no bridge. To get through this event, you can grab a knife from the backpack on the ground, then you cut 3 vines from these smaller trees, use the vines on each other to get a long vine, and then you can use the long vine on this tree to swing across the river and continue your trek. Or you can teleport out with the Mori Legs legs 3 as soon as you see this encounter if you have them, as this encounter can eat up a little bit of time. If you don't have the Mori legs 3, then it's up to you and your GP situation whether you want to use up a teleport to save time or continue with the trek. Then finally, there's the bridge event, which has 2 variations. The first variation is the one with these dead trees right here, and to get through this encounter, you can just chop the dead trees and fix the bridge with the logs. But again, you can teleport out if you feel like it. But this event is an absolute tease, as the event we are looking for is the bridge event without the trees. In this event, undead lumberjacks will spawn out of the river and attack you, and these are the guys that have an insane 25% chance of dropping a lumberjack piece. They will spawn in waves of 5, and if you don't get an outfit piece on the first wave, don't go ahead and fix the bridge and just wait 30 seconds for the next wave to start. However, you can only get 1 piece per encounter, so once you get your piece, feel free to teleport out or continue on with your trek. To complete this encounter, collect 3 planks from the undead lumberjacks and fix the bridge just like we did in the previous encounter. The advantage to continuing and finishing your treks is that you get an XP tome reward book for finishing, but if you simply just want the lumberjack outfit, it's best and fastest to just teleport out. And something else to note that came in an update in 2016 is that you will never receive a duplicate piece of the outfit, which is super helpful for us. But anyways, you'll know when you finished your trek when you get teleported back to the main world at the temple near the Slayer Tower if you started down in Berg de Rot. Now, if you don't have the Darkness of Halavale quest complete, then you need to teleport back to Berg de Rot with your teleportation method of choice, and complete treks until you get all of your lumberjack pieces. But if you do have the Darkness of Halavale quest complete, all of these NPCs will be here, and just like in Berg de Rot, you want to escort either the mage or the adventurer, as they are the easy ones. And this will start a reverse temple trek, which is also known as the Berg de Rot Ramble. It is the exact same as a temple trek, but this time it'll end in Berg de Rot. So you can just go back and forth completing treks until you have the full outfit. So basically what we're doing is spamming temple treks until we get 4 bridge encounters without trees and killing the lumberjacks until we get our pieces, which will result in getting the full outfit. There's the lumberjack top and the legs, there we go. Got the hat, and there's the boots, and now we have our full lumberjack outfit, and we've green logged temple trekking, nice. So I managed to get the whole outfit in just 11 treks, which took 23 minutes, and I was finishing all of my treks for the XP reward books. Check out these XP drops, not bad at all. Now, as this is the lumberjack outfit guide, I do have to mention that you can get it from the Forestry shop, but this is not worth it. The only advantage to this method is that there are no requirements, so if you're getting the outfit from Forestry, you'll be buying the outfit from any freaky forester around Gielinor. 2 convenient ones off the top of my head are in Sears Village by the Yews and in Draenor Village by the Willows. And you can get the hat for 1200 anima bark, 200 yew logs, and 100 magic logs. And the top costs 1500 bark, 60 yew logs, 120 magic logs, and 120 redwood logs. The legs cost 1300 bark, 160 yew logs, and 140 magic logs. And finally, the boots come in at 1000 bark, 100 maple logs, and 200 yew logs. And that means the whole set costs 5000 bark, 100 maple logs, 620 yew logs, 360 magic log, and 120 redwood logs. And you can get the anima bark from completing forestry events, and the best places for forestry and forestry events are the Sears Village Yews or the Maples if you have at least 45 wood cutting, and also by the Draenor Village Willows if you have at least 30 wood cutting. And if you're under 30 wood cutting, you can still stay close to the willows in Draenor and cut the normal trees and oaks, and you will still be eligible for the nearby events. And just a little pro tip, if you're following this guide because you're about to start forestry, make sure you collect your free forestry kit from any freaky forester. This item is worn in the cape slot and will store all of the anima bark and leaves you get from any forestry event. And I will be making a more in-depth forestry guide soon, so I won't go into depth on all the events here in this video, but if you're watching this after the forestry guide releases, it will be linked in the description. But using forestry to get the lumberjack outfit will take many hours to get the bark, and the only reason you would want to do this is if you were a pure like I once was, and your account restrictions don't allow you to get the requirements for temple trekking. And if you care about your fashionscape, there is a recolored version of the lumberjack outfit known as the forestry outfit, and this outfit is actually unique to the forestry shop. All the pieces cost the same price to recolor, 1250 anime bark, 60 of each of the following logs: oak, willow, teak, maple, mahogany, arctic, yew, magic, and redwood, pretty much all the logs. And that means the total price for the full recolor is 5000 bark and 240 of each of those logs. And I actually have enough bark to do it right now, so I might as well do it for the video and the collection log. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a little experiment and see if wearing mismatched pieces of both sets at the same time still applies the set bonus. Yes, it does. Might as well get the rest of the recolor. This is such a waste of bark, but it does look pretty nice if you ask me. And it does function the exact same as the lumberjack outfit with the 2.5 woodcutting XP boost with the full set equipped. Definitely a waste of bark, but the option is there if you want to stand out. And that's going to do it for today's Lumberjack Outfit guide. Really hope this guide helps, and I hope you guys are able to get your outfit in no time. Be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'm still doing free weekly giveaways in the Discord server. This week I'm giving away a dragon felling axe worth around 3 mil, so check out the top link in the description if you'd like to enter. Thanks for watching. Till next time, guys. Peace.